The Boyhood of Fionn McCumhall. McCumhall blocked the sword with his sword, then swung his sword at his enemy. He killed so much people that he couldn't even count how much. But there was too much enemy. A warrior from Clan Morna dashed in front of him. In the blink of an eye, the warrior waved the sword. As blood went everywhere, McCumhall, father of Fionn, leader of the Fianna, lying there, dead. The story quickly swarmed Clan Fianna. Everyone was sad, but nobody was as sad as Morna. She is the wife of McCumhall, mother of Fionn. Fionn is still a baby. Morna, as his mother, wanted to raise him, but she wanted to marry the king of Kerry, which meant she had to leave Fionn. Before she went to Kerry, she told Buvno and Leah Luha to take care of him, raise him, and train him to be a great warrior. Years had passed. As he grew up in the mountains, all he had was sadness. He was lonely, every day staring at the animals, listening to the wind, sometimes even wondering if he can fly like the birds. He can't. He will never fly. He is grown to be a warrior. He will always be a warrior. Chapter 2. Mind the little knees along the needles. Fionn ignored Buvno. He didn't care if the needles hit him. He would hit back. He would whack them with a stick. His nurses doesn't even let him climb a tree. Next week, you can climb this tree. Next week. Even though it's only 1 week, but to Fionn, it felt forever. But as he climbed it 2 or 3 times, it felt boring to him. He wanted to climb a bigger one nearby. That tree was big. Nobody has ever climbed it, but he did. How wonderful it is to sit on the high branch. He looked down. Green. He looked around. Green. The green leaves and grass had blinded Fionn. Later that night, he couldn't sleep. Whoosh! What's that noise? He heard bushes moving. A long-haired woman walked out of it. It was Morna. He couldn't believe it. It was his mother, his own mother. As Morna held him in her warm, soft hands, Fionn tried to be awake. But hearing her soft voice made him a bit sleepy, and soon enough he fell asleep. He woke up and she was gone. Chapter 3. Fionn heard a lot about the sons of Morna, and Morna himself. He's a huge-shouldered, stern-eyed, violent Cronach man. And his sons, young Glol McMorna, as big-shouldered as Morna, and Morna's brother, gruff as a badger, not a single hair on the top of his giant head. He would insult anyone he sees, even if he doesn't know the man. But he heard about war the most. The ladies would say how kind and mighty his dad was. He could punch down trees with his bare hands, how strong and buff he is, and how he is the king of the Fianna, and Sally, how he died in the battle against Morna. Fionn always dreamed about him fighting along his dad, killing Morna's soldiers, even Morna himself. Chapter 4. The woman trained him very well. The woman would chase Fionn with a stick. Fionn would run and feel the joy in the air. The woman taught him how to jump by telling him to chase hay in a bumpy field. He learned to swim because the horrible woman kept throwing him into the water. He grew bigger, tougher, and stronger. He knew how to swim. He even tried to catch a fish, But swimming to get the fish isn't the smartest thing you could do. The fish always goes really fast and Fionn couldn't catch it. Get out! Fionn was chased out of the hut again. He was stunned. Why couldn't he listen to some stranger talking? The stranger was so nice to him. But not so much was the woman. After the men left, Fionn got chased in the house. As soon as he dashed in the room, he got chased out of the room. Something was going on. As the day went on, more strange things happened, like the woman throwing bones over their shoulders, looking at clouds for a long time. Later that night, the woman forced him to sleep on the tree. He didn't like it. He felt bugs crawling over him. He still fell asleep, and he fell down from the tree. Morning came. It was the worst night he ever had. A band of poets came. The woman gave Fionn to them. Fionn heard, "The sons of Morna." The sons of Morna came, but they found no Fionn, only two women in a lonely hut. Chapter 6. The poets told him a lot of things of life, the war, the clans, the jobs. Fionn liked it. He heard stories and tales. As an arrow broke in the air, it stabbed the first guy. Then a shadow flew out of the bushes. A guy used a sword to slice the kids apart. Blood blasted everywhere. There was a terror. Fionn was the last one alive. Fionn shivered. His leg told him to run, but he didn't. And he should. Maybe because he didn't show fear, so the man didn't kill him. "Who are you?" asked the man. "The son of Wool, son of Bastina," quote hardly Fionn. At that point, the murderer was gone. What was there was a laughing man. Fionn was confused. The man said, "I am a soldier in your clan. Wool is my leader. I am your uncle." Chapter 7. Fionn learned a lot about his uncle Fionn. He learned why you should carry a knife in your mouth. He chased deers. "Come on, Gaul." This week, bawled Corna. He had been sent back to the little hut in the forest. One day, his guardian sent him in the woods again. "Go, the son of Morna will come and kill you again." Chapter 8. Fionn was solo again. He was not happy, if he was ever happy at the first place. Fionn saw and joined a group of boys. They challenged him to swim, but Fionn was the fastest of them all. The old champions were jealous. They talked to other boys into hating Fionn. Not only because he was good at swimming, because he was good at everything. He was bullied. He left the boys. When he was with the boys, he got his name Fionn, and that's where he got his name. He went to a king. The king let him hunt. He shocked the king. He runs 10 times faster than any of the hunters the king have. Then he went to his own mother's husband, who is a king. He played chess with the king. 7 games, he won 7. The king noticed he was Fionn and let him leave. Chapter 9. Fionn followed a man called Finnegas. He trained Fionn and taught Fionn. One day they went to a lake. The man said he is trying to fish out the salmon of knowledge. When you eat the salmon of knowledge, you get all knowledge. They waited. Chapter 10. His master trained him. He trained him to focus. He trained him to do a lot of things. One day, his master brought a bucket. Fionn could see joy, but a tiny bit of pain in his master's face. "See what is in the bucket, Dermot." Fionn looked in. "I see a salmon, my master." "You see the salmon, my child." Fionn was shocked. "You did it, my master." "Yes, I did it," the master signed. I'll be gone for a moment, said the master. You may cook the salmon for me. Promise me you won't eat it. I promise, my master. Fionn cooked the salmon. There was a blister rolled on the salmon. Fionn didn't like it. He pressed it with his thumb. That burnt his thumb. He sucked it with his finger to feel less pain. His master came back. I lied, said the master. How? Said Fionn. I am the one who catch it. I am never meant to be the one who eat it, said the master. You are not Dermot. You're Fionn. You're the son of wool. You will eat the salmon. Chapter 11. Fionn learned everything from his master. Most importantly, he ate the salmon. Fionn bowed one last time to the poet and left. He went with a group of people to the hill of Tara. The building was big. Every king gathered around, and Fionn did. On the biggest seat sat Gael MacMorna. The evil king knew everyone was there, except he didn't know a young man standing. Who are you? Asked the brave king. I'm Fionn, son of wool, son of Baskina. Chapter 12. Every time in the feast of Samhain, the grandson of the great Dr. Moore, Aidan McCumhall, would come and destroy the Tower of Tara. Someone did something to Arid on that day in the tower, because why would a grandson of a great god attack? As the feast started, a line of bells rang. Everyone went silent. The evil Aidan will come again, said the king. One person must undertake the defense of Tara. The king spoke with silence. What he got is still silence. Each man glanced uneasily on their neighbor. The lesser gentlemen looked at the great heroes, and the great heroes looked at the greater hero. Even God didn't do anything. I will, said Fionn as he stood up. He marched through the hall. Everyone wished him good luck, but they thought goodbye. Chapter 13. As he walked out of the castle, he heard the wind, and the darkness appeared. He saw a man. Fionn was ready, but the man was walking open. Who is that? Asked Fionn. A friend, answered the man. And the friend's name? Fionn McCumhall. Oh, my plus and heart, cried Fionn. Do you have any plan to kill this Lord of She? Asked the man. I will attack him. That's not a plan, said the man. No one can get near him or away from him. He plays sweet, low music. Everyone who hears this will fall asleep. I won't, said Fionn. You will, said the man. Like everyone will. He blows fire from his mouth and burns the town. I can't help, said the brave man. Remember the dagger Aidan had and your father stole? You hold that. Then you can't fall asleep. But you have to give me 1/3 of your money, all the money you earn, and a seat at your council. Deal, said Fionn. The man went away, and Fionn was on his own. Chapter 14. Fionn heard the softest and lowest sound as he ever heard. He took out the dagger. As music ended, he used magic to kill magic itself. He blocked the fire and threw it at Aidan. Aidan ran, but Fionn was faster. He stabbed a spear into him. As blood blasted everywhere, he returned the dagger back to him. As Fionn walked in the king, he asked him what he wants. I want to be the captain of Fiona. God thinked he either leave Ireland or listen to Fionn. He chose the last one. The end.